good attempts on moments. Nothing really landed cleanly, but yes, he's getting closer and closer. So is Pharker. And the over, you guys said, so do you expect Pharker?
Hold up through the right hand, nice left hook, and there's the position of the head, working the body, a couple of little low, but just
This is what happens when you only fought one round in over 2 years, and when Pharker, who fought, this was his fourth fight, fighters dangerous.
6'7", but only 214 pounds, but he is a lean, mean fighting. Conventional wisdom says Joseph Pharker should fight, but his trainer Andy Lee said, listen, we're here to fight fire with fire. I hope Pharker brought a pillow and a blanket. I'm going to...
I think a shootout would be a bad decision for Joseph Pharker. You got to pick your spots.
That may be his reason. Nice
right hand there from Pharker. He lands the first consequential third fight against Tyson Fury.
And also the lankiness. Like, Wilder has that
side of Wilder to try and cut the ring down.
Pharker, on the other hand, fighting for the fourth time this year.
And Pharker
there with the right hand. Pharker wisely getting inside, trying to smother that punch, which is the kind of stuff you see from bantamweights and not like Deontay Wilder. So he's clearly looking for one big shot.
And one big shot is what Pharker was just looking for. Deontay Wilder is a natural explosive puncher. One of the most that fierce mentality, that fighter mentality, that warrior mentality. So the fight's going to explode any minute. I think, you know, the one is going to take away from the legs, especially when you're not a mover. You're not accustomed to being a boxer and using the entire ring.
Through as Wilder moved to his left. That's what we're waiting for, that explosive 1-2.
It was a 3-2.
From Pharker, and now the right hand lands from Wilder.
And there's he gets touched. He's going to go look.
Touched again, and then Wilder throwing a chopping right hand.
Now creeping a little bit more. He's looking for that right hand again.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That you get the feeling. You know, you get the feeling of boxing. You're just not backing up
to find the right hand.
And you look like you're actually trying to find an opening.
That was one of them, but missed. Now Pharker coming in like a...
Good attempts on moments. Nothing really landed cleanly, but yes, he's getting closer and closer. So is Wilder. The reason this came up short is because he didn't have his left foot in the door. You know, he's a little bit too far.
Deontay Wilder really hasn't thrown anything. When you see Joseph Pharker being the aggressor more over,
he's not countering. He's not setting up anything. It's Pharker that's trying to set up something. It's Pharker on the puncher, so he can't change too much.
And there's a right hand from Pharker. Again, he's scoring the point.
Double jab. He needs to double feint, step in twice, then look for the right hand.
Almost he's looking for one shot. An overhand right from Pharker seems to graze Wilder.
In that corner would be thrilled the way that Pharker started. Like you say, within the rounds, you know, he's taking the space away from Wilder. He's trying to make things happen.
Not looking for the knockout. You haven't said one negative thing about Wilder, where he hasn't attempted to do anything.
Plan B is plan A.
Plan B is plan A, exactly.
Devastating punches, you know, they usually don't have a plan B because they've been so successful knocking out everyone to see.
Wilder little shot.
Pharker's getting closer and closer.
And over the top.
And there's Wilder now starting to come forward.
Oh, and that right hand.
Yeah, into the body for Pharker, who's gaining more and more confidence, but that could be a double.
Incredible. It is breathtaking.
Was enough to give it to Pharker. He's just landing the cleaner punches. They're not coming in
to get a foothold into the contest.
Getting bullied with taller, leaner fighters.
There's a right hand. Wilder tries to follow up on it.
That's what I want to see more of, though. That explosive speed.
There it is.
And now the right hand from Pharker as Wilder stumbled back a little bit.
Just came up short right there. Pharker. Listen, that. Boring. Big shot.
Wilder ends it.
I love those three jabs right there. Up, down, up. That's a
shot. And Wilder on the top. Hands are on right now. It's Pharker who's set up for a knockout. It's certainly doing so here in the 8th round. Wilder swinging at ghosts right now. Wilder's got to hold on here. The referee's close. There's a big rainbow shot. Even asking
He got the Wilder.
That overhand right is going to land, but throw a shot to the body and come over the top.
Deontay Wilder is damaged. It's heading into the 9th round.
Nuts with the flurry. Boom!
Wow.
Darren, that's exactly what you said. Duck, who so far has fought a brilliant game plan.
That overhand again, guys. It's going to land again. I don't like the upper 5 rounds. He's still big left hand.
Yeah, caught him against the ropes. Wilder just leans back over that top
right there, cocking up that right hand.
Wilder has to dig deep, find something, somewhere, somehow.
Right now on the front foot moving forward.
And he needs to build from it. So Wilder a little worried about letting his hands.
Another bull rush there from Joseph Parker.
I do think that Deontay's strategy is a little bit
Tucking up, he's moving his head. Oh, the big overhand right.
And there was that uppercut that Parker. And the over, you guys said it. So do you expect Parker to
Close to getting that upset, ripping up the script, and making a real...
Parker, he's accustomed to power. He's accustomed to fighting big, strong men. That wasn't defensive. Backing up, fighting with the game plan, executing that game plan. Deontay Wilder
Remember, of course, Wilder got that dramatic 12th round fight. He's going to need some late drama as he's down big on all the judges' scorecards, you would think.
You know, I like how Joseph Parker is reacting when he sees that
Wilder throws the uppercut.
and he's throwing that overhand right when he's dipping his head in that chest. That's a game plan. And you can see it anytime Wilder's looking for that big right hand, he's throwing his own.
Nice jab there. Again, the legs look slightly unsteady at Wilder. And that was to the...
There it is again.
Parker's able to avoid that because Deontay's sort of telegraphing. He's stepping into it and giving Parker enough time for
That
that
right hand. This is more of that an executed game.
Wilder's corner urging him to go after Parker to push the pace. Put Parker on there.
Grabbing onto
That's
Deontay
smart.
Wilder.
Yeah, very smart.
That's very smart. That's Hector Camacho-ish. You know, you kill time. And look at Parker still intimidating man. Not throwing it, just letting him know it's right there, cocked and ready to go.
Yeah, it's there. He's letting him know this is good work.
Start dipping to his left now. I don't like how close Wilder got
Right
home
from Parker, who's just beaming with confidence. 1 to go here in Riyadh, Saudi. Here's Chris Mannix's scorecard.
11 rounds to none in favor of Joseph Parker.
Is this smart?
We're against Miller, but this is a different kettle of fish. And like you said, or when Wilder throws his shots, just dips down. We see it again there. It's so late.
respect. And that right hand right there, that's exactly why I leave it so late.
Beating Joe Louis, but he went for the knockout, and he lost. Will Parker make that save?
And the reason I say Parker is because he had a better technique. Back now, just walk him back and kill the time. You got a minute left, and you shock the world.
Joe Parker, I'm taking a knee.
Big right hand right there. Take a knee, Maddox.
Parker thinking about the exclamation point.
Now it's time for Parker to back up.
And Joseph Parker, the New Zealand seemingly beaten the bronze bomber and did it in fashion.
I'm not too sure why Wilder is raising his right hand. Smart performance from Parker. I don't know if we can call it anything other than that. It was spot on. It was precise.
Smart, responsible, disciplined, perfection. That's beautiful boxing right there. We've seen another shot.
There is no way in a million years Wilder has won that contest. And he'll kick himself.
No. Is there any way Wilder's right and we're wrong?
Absolutely not. This was a Joseph
Tried
Parker.
to close the gap, Wilder. He tried to land some right hands inside, but every time he did so, Parker was firing back with his own shots. And it was Wilder through the right hand. Nice left hook, and there's the position of the head, working the body, a couple of little low, but just
This is what happens when you only fought one round
Absolutely.
in over 2 years, and when Parker, who fought, this was his fourth fight, fighters dangerous.
Or had a draw with Tyson Fury in the other one. How surprised are you, Darren, by the way this fight unfolded?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm impressed. I feel very let down by Wilder. I wanted to see more from this man here to beat this man.
Let's send it into the ring now, and Mr. Michael.
The Riyadh season scorecards. Michael Alexander scores at 118 from New Zealand. He is Big Joseph Parker.
Joseph Parker delivers in the biggest fight of his life, and now the heavyweight division is his oyster. What does he do next? Who does he take on? Perhaps it's the winner of our next fight, AJ versus Otto Wallen.
Well, to me, that would make sense. We kind of pitched this as two semi-finals. Parker's won the first one, over to AJ and won it now. What a performance.
Andy Lee over here shaking hands with Darren Parker and Sergio, saying, I told you so, and boy was